I thought it's gonna take me a few weeks to move to the new place that I've been moving to. Opening the warehouse, having 3,000 square feet. Over a month passed or so, we still have a lot to do. It's a lot of stuff. I want to organize everything really nice, get a proper shelves. Everything takes a lot of time. I want to show you some stuff that we already did, some progress, how it looks, and then we're gonna also pull some nice orders that we sold over the weekend. I believe we have about 60 or so. A lot of auto parts. Let's get to it. We have this space right here open still. All this is gonna be the same shelves. They're gonna go all the way to here, double layer. Bins on this side, bins on this side. We got small bins. The way I keep all my inventory, I've been changing over the years, but if you sell parts or like a lot of stuff, I have like 3 or 4 ways of how I keep all my inventory. Small bins, we keep all small stuff. You can see every bin is full, so that way when you pick this up, it's not too heavy. If you're gonna have on top different employees working for you, you don't want them to pick them up a $100, 100 pounds bin. We keep all the small stuff there. With A bins, we keep everything that's medium. And then we got large bins, we keep everything that's light but big. So this is A74. We have about A85. That's how much bins we have. You can see everything is a little bit bigger but lighter. So that way, they're still a little bit heavier because sometimes it's a lot of stuff, but not as heavy if you put a lot of metal here. We don't put no metal at all. For large bins, the same thing, bin 6. If you open it up, you see we got all bigger stuff, just light. We keep all this large bins on this side. Later, if I need more room, which I can always move this shelf more here. This is where I do all the prepping. This is where, nice air coming in, high ceiling. So, but if we ever need space, we can always move more and more. But this is basically space for my prepping station. I just got picked up this desk. This is inventory, that process, and this is what we put. This is where it goes. A bins need to take pictures. C bins, it needs to be taking pictures. We got large bin D, that's metal, and then E, that's metal. So we got 2 sections of metal, and then 1, 2, 3 we got of regular items. So 5 different styles of items, and it works perfectly. And then you just continue doing the same thing over. You save a lot of space. But this right here is for the stuff that we gotta list, things we got prep, take, wherever, revise, and items. So this is from purchase I did. We're still working on it to list everything. This is all coils that I bought a lot of CarQuest parts, and we match the same part number. Instead of selling 1, we're selling 4 or 6. People buy like that better. So they're probably gonna be full. Once it's full, we just go and pick it by the part number and just do that basically. And this same thing here, this is what I need to list as well. So there's gonna be this section just gonna be basically for 2 items to list. I got a lot of lasers, gotta go over them. Got a bunch of like moisture computers, like a couple $1,000. We got Honeywell recorders. So this is more bigger stuff that needs to be listed. Get to this side, we have a large D bins. We're gonna basically, that's how we run it. Everything that's large and metal. So no small stuff in here, no light stuff. Like wires, they get heavy once you start putting a lot in the bins. But basically everything that's heavy, a lot of fuses, but everything that's large, metal, we don't put on shelves because it's gonna be all over the place and fall. We only put on shelves the items that can nicely, go on top of each other. But this aisle and this back section is for the future, so there's gonna be double. So we got another 50 bins for future that can be listed. And there's still, we have some here large E bins, which is very nice style. We're gonna start from there, just keep going all the way this. So this setup will last me a couple more years basically. And then this as well, this is all empty for the future basically, all for new inventory that is gonna come. And then this aisles, we got F shelves. Basically, it's for small items. We always keep 2 rows only 2 rows. That way we can find items faster. We wouldn't do more than that. But for the shelves like this, we can put a lot. 2 rows too, but we can put in the back too when we need more space. But for here, we don't do that. Smaller items, everything that doesn't go in totes and bins, we just stack them up nicely. Took forever to move all this stuff, but But yeah, as you can see, we have a lot of space in between. So later on, we'll see what I'm gonna do. But that way, if you find, like for example, here, you see you can find here, you can go anywhere in the back. So it's all metal shelves. This is all heavy stuff, metal bearings and other stuff, industrial stuff. And we got a bunch of small stuff on this side. So we got F's, which is smaller items, 2 rows. Then we got large items here. So we're still gonna have plenty of room. And then we have also medium-sized boxes as well that we put 2 rows only. As you can see, 2 rows only. That way it's easier to find. If you can't find, you just move it and you can see in the back. But this is how we keep the medium inventory. And then basically here we have same thing, larger bit. You see how boxes size a little bit bigger. This is a little bit smaller. That's how we do it. 2 rows as well. We usually keep boxes, and same thing here. We got 2, but already even bigger boxes. And that's how we keep inventory. This way we can put a lot of items. They don't get lost. Nicely organized. You know, you can store a lot more items. So that's what we do here. We got big spaces, big gaps. This is not bad. I was just moving this the last week basically, and we still have a lot to go. This is just temporary here. I'm gonna have to find the same size, so that way this ends exactly over here on the side. But this is how it looks, and this side is all empty. So we started building shelves right here. It's gonna go all the way here. It's gonna be the same style like this side boxes we have from the other side that I'm bringing everything in. This is 2,000 square feet basically, and we have 1,000 square feet on that side. And then we're gonna have same style shelves on this side and all the way to the end. We already have about 100 totes of A's. And then for the future, we're gonna have another side here, 85 totes can fit. So it will give us a lot of room. Even this 2,000 square feet will last me for another 3-4 years. We currently have 23,000 listings, probably 35 total because a lot of it's quantity the same, but like same listings about 23, but in total about 30,000, 35 around there. I mean, maybe a little bit more, but we have C bins also gonna have a lot of space. You know, we could put 20 in this row, 20 in that row. That's just remodeling stuff. I put my tools, but we can have a lot of more room. So this setup will last me for some time. We still have a lot of empty shelves as well, but we're still moving a lot of stuff. This is gonna be a shipping station. All these totes. This is A bins like I talked about. They all gotta move from there. All this stuff still gotta move. All these are the smaller metal stuff that we keep because when you put in the large ones, it take forever to find. Pretty much, so you can tell. Let's see, you can have we can put up to 15 each, like smaller stuff, but metal. When you put this in totes, it's too heavy. It's way too heavy. It crushes the items. It can break. But so smaller stuff, we're gonna keep in these. Same thing, that's gonna be these. This is gonna be removed. So this section right here, we have a lot of removed. It's gonna be our office. Taking pictures. Winter gets cold. We have a heater system over there. So this is just gonna be for working, you know. Summertime, I'll be working more by the garage. Winter time, I'll be more working here. I'll be working there too, prepping, but we still have all this stuff to move, basically. All this stuff. We got this shelves all empty pretty much. This is all needs to be revised, put into different shelves because I don't have that big shelves, and everything I have there is in order. So all this is gonna have to revise into different shelves. It will take some time, but we gotta do it. This is already empty. We got shelves over there that needs to be moved. We got this section needs to be moved. Last week I moved all this. Every item is just, for some items are just, you can't go too fast. Like example, look at this. There's all like huge, big items, motors, starters, electrical stuff. Look at this big suckers. So you can't just do it too fast because it'll break. So you got to take your sweet time. And then I put all the shipping supplies here in the back, which we're gonna basically put in these shelves, the back ones. We're gonna keep this back ones. Everything else is gonna be empty. There'll be no shelves here. This one's already over here, so we're just gonna put all the shipping supplies here, all the shipping boxes supplies here, and then convert this into another area like of keeping inventory or something. We'll see, but for now it's gonna be empty for some time. We got belts. This is where we keep all our scrap metal, basically. For recycle, we got, look at this copper. This is like so yellow. So this is also it's not magnet. You put magnet, it doesn't catches it. So pretty nice. But this is all for scrap, basically. pretty keep over the time, probably like $500 just of scrap here. Last time I brought the same amount, I got like $480, so not bad. With this setup, selling industrial parts, we sell about 40,000 over every month, gross amount. This kind of business, I always invest back into the inventory. That's why I got the bigger warehouse. I got everything set up just because I invested all the money, a lot of money back into it. And then when you get bigger, you start to collect more. You start to invest into different areas or assets that you're gonna be building. Usually when we start working, we have an eBay phone, only for eBay to pull orders. We have everything that we use everything for eBay, taking pictures and pulling orders. This we do shipping. The laptop basically do the SKU because we drop it off and we have the SKU form that we need to do it. So this is touch screen. So we only use this when we pull all the orders. So we grab this backup charger in case it dies and we have no cord with us, or like you gotta walk around, and we start pulling the orders. We have two eBay stores, one bigger store, one smaller store, but when we go custom label, that's how we pull all the orders. We go search and it shows us, so we don't have to run around basically. So for the small account, we just basically come here and then we got A15, so A32, you see the SKU right there, A32, A69, so it's all in order, and we just keep going and picking up. We don't have to zigzag back and forth. All the A bins go first, all the C bins go next, basically. So it's pretty nice about SKU. Don't put, and you see we have two SKUs, that means we have two orders, two listings, quantity of 2 or 3, but 2 different locations. Once we pull this, we go back a SKU, we remove wherever we have pulled C46, we remove it. And then that one, basically the next one stays there. But that's how we do it for all our orders. It's really nice and easy. So I recommend you guys to use the SKU. Don't put stuff in draft, and because draft you can't see anything and then customer sees it, but SKU is only for your eyes. And we also, every item you see where we bought it, well, we have this we gather all the information, but we have the date when it was listed. So this was listed the 9th this month, this was listed 8th this month, this was listed about the 8th. You can see a lot of newer listings. This was recently listed as well. This was listed 24, so this is about a year ago. So not bad, not bad. This is a small account, and then we're gonna pull all these orders and transfer into the bigger account. So for the small account, we have about 5 A bins and then like 7 or so in C bins. I'm gonna go pull all of them. The only ones I'm gonna show you if they're over $100, because we have over 60 items. It's gonna be too long a video, but I'll just show you a few expensive ones, and then in general, I'm gonna show you how I pack and how I do all the shipping and everything like that. We use this card to pull all the orders. I found it by the trash can one day. It just grabbed it, and now we just basically use it because you can put the bins nicely here. You tip it over, you throw all the items in here, and you kind of pull really fast, you know, so it's pretty nice. But A's are here, and I'm gonna go pull 5 right now. We grab a tote, we put it here, and I just start pulling items like this, and they start to fall. I found the item, I put it right there, that's sold. Very easy and simple. So this system is very nice. You can see every item that we have has a SKU. We never use the same SKUs, we just keep going. The last item that we used, that we know, we put in the back of the bin, A7080, and then next time it gets half empty, next one I'm gonna use A7081. And every single item, that's how we do it for all the totes and for all the large bins and everything like that. So, and even on shelves, if you're using the SKU form numbers, we put the last one there so we can always use the next one once we have more space. And slowly just start finding the item. Most all the totes have up to 100 items. You know, C's has more, large has a little bit less, but it's a lot of items, nicely stacked, safe. We reuse the baggies all the time. We love it, this system. Now this is small bins right here. We try not to put same boxes a lot because, you know, you're looking for item, you have to check the SKU all the time. But if you have different kinds, you know, see-through, you kind of know by looking at the item. And then we start using SKU when we try to find by the item. But here in this case, we have all this small CarQuest parts, and we sold one. So we try to mix. So C's and other stuff we try to mix. We not try to have all the boxes. Here on top it looks like and in the bottom you see right here, there's, so usually this is a mix. So once we do, we kind of mix it through, because all the small boxes are on top. We haven't mixed it yet because I think this was a recent listed, so that way it's easier to find items as well. We try not to put same size, same boxes, like all of it will take forever to find an item. We got this Toyota valve sold, C46 62, so C46 right here. I'm gonna grab this tote, put it right here, open this up, and we're gonna look for the item. It's 62, so I know it's a valve, so I just go look for the valve first, and then I look for the SKU once I think it's in my hands. That way it's a little bit faster. I think it's right here. Yep, 62. This is Toyota. Right here you can see OEM. Customer paid $106 for this valve. Grab it, and this is all the items we sold. Just put it there, and then we continue. Not all the small boxes are cheap. That we're looking for right now is $32. We have over here, this was $29. So what? 30, 40, 50, 60. This one, it's $100 total. So 4 boxes, $100. Smaller ones. So sometimes it could be $9.99 free shipping. Sometimes it can be $40 up to $60, $70 for the tiny part. So I picked up thousands of them. We got 10,000 listings so far of CarQuest. We got another 3,000-4,000 we need to list. So that was really good purchase, really good move that I did. Now we got 5 or so on the E-bins. So the first one we got is E25. So we go all the way to E25 and we start, which is here on top. We always have a ladder right there. We're gonna bring the ladder and just look for it. We're looking for 23. I mean 63, and it's right here, see 63. We open the baggie because he only bought one quantity. Anything that has a bag in there, that means it's one listing. So we grab one, grab the fuses, put it down there, we close the baggie, and that's it. And then we have one more listing left of the same fuses. If you notice, a lot of my stuff is small. So a lot of things I managed to keep a lot of inventory. And the small items, they add up. A lot of small stuff, like, could be $100, $10, $50. We do have a lot of bigger stuff too, but not as much. That way I can scale like that, and we can literally, in 3,000 square feet, we could put up to 50, 60,000 items of inventory. And so it's really depends as well how you scale. A lot of businesses pay a lot of overhead because they have a lot of items, they don't sell as fast. I could put thousands and thousands of items in small items into bins, totes, and they sell 10, 15, 20. You got $500 right there. What I was saying, see, so far we pulled all the small items. $5, $6 shipping, that's it. Some of them are $100 there, we got $40, $80. A lot are cheaper as well, but next item we have a valve sold over $100. It's gonna be somewhere here. It's an E98 and 26. I'm gonna find it really quick right now, and it's right here. Customer paid $114 for this valve. Not bad. Let's put all this stuff back now. And now the SKU shows that we have items on shelf F. All this is shelf F. F5, we got 2 items actually here. So we got this 3 bearings sold for $40. 1, 2, 3 right here. And then we got $55. We have this 2 brushes like this. $55. So it's really nice when the SKUs next to each other. This is gonna have the look. That's how the brushes look inside. So this is 2 right here. And for these shelves, we don't really put the SKU, just shelf 38, and we find the item. But for some, for example, like we have international buyer just bought over the weekend. He bought this kind of gaskets, 29 and 33. He bought for like $57. We have a SKU for them because, if we put all of them just like this, will take forever to find the part number. So he bought 2 of them, and that's how we basically pull them. We got Zella here, gonna protect all our stuff. Right, Zella? Who's a good girl? Oh, you're a good girl? Oh, Zella, you miss me? Oh. So we pulled the small account right here. Gonna... Ooh, Zella. Zella, where you running? Huh? Go, 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 go. Good girl. She does a good job. She doesn't chew, doesn't do anything bad, so very nice dog. So this is a small account, about 23 items that I pulled. Now we're gonna go pull over around 40 items, 35 or so on the main account. We got this cylinder head gasket sold for $90. Not bad. Pulling main account, we got already a lot pulled. We still got to go. People are buying while we're pulling. Shelf 36. We got customer just bought 5 minutes ago, $136. Beeline. Let's find it here. I think it's right there. And we got it right here, $136 for 3 boxes. They're like hinges, I think for pipes or something, but you get 27 sets total. Here's a nice one sold. We got shelf 53, Charlin E10. Got this kind of block sold right here. Let's see how it looks. This is how it looks. Customer paid $205 for it. Not bad. While I'm pulling orders, we have already a small account packed. Soon it's gonna be printed all the labels. And then we're gonna focus on the main account. What's up, Zella? You doing good? You doing good, Zella? Behaving? Good girl? Ouch, 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 your claws hurt. We got shelf 91. We got this control valve transmission, I believe. Let's open this up. Look at this beauty. It's all factory sealed, oil nicely. Customer paid $165 for this box. Not bad at all. Let's go put it to our items here. Let's go pull a nice order that we sold today. Shelf F18, 42. So shelf 18, which is right here. We got 42. Customer bought 2 of them. Let's grab one. Put it right here. Grab 2. We just listed this about like a couple weeks ago. We haven't sold any of them, but they're from like 300 to 1,000 each. And we got a lot of them, so I hope to sell soon. Paid a lot of money for them too. And the customer paid $281 for this Allen Bradley internet adapters right here. Used, so pretty good. We gotta add to our pile. It's getting full right here behind, so we're almost done with this pulling orders. We got some oxygen sensors sold as well. This one sold 2 customers, $70. We had a lot. We still have some, but they're kind of going, you know, so soon we're gonna sell all of them. Here's another nice item. I'm sure a little bit less than 100. Just to make the video a little bit longer, we have this sensor sold right here. Customer paid a little bit more money for shipping. He wanted Courier Mail. So this is how it looks. Customer paid $90 for it. Right here, brand new. So small account is printing 23 labels. This is the items basically here. We got like 40 or something on the main account. So not bad, just keeps going, and then we get this scan form. So at the USPS, we just have them scan this one barcode, and all of them are right here, 23. And we don't have to wait. So we're ready to start shipping bigger account, about 36 items. Not bad at all. We got some here too. And that's how we do it. We got printed main account. Everything's printed. We got some more here. Not bad. Getting the labels. Come on, Rolo, you got this. There you go. And that's how the labels keep going, you know. About 38 or 39, so not bad. We'll put them here. And we also got FedEx as well. I do 2 days express and bigger items, FedEx orders. Tie her up because we have the door open. She likes to run. She sees the dog, she runs. Yeah, Zella, you ready to run away once? Couldn't find you, huh? We got a full car and dropping it off.